Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. Finally, summer has arrived. I've managed to have quite a few sunny days in a row, one after the other, which is quite a feat. So we're at the end of July and hopefully August is going to be much better. So I've managed to actually put out my rugs, which I'd been holding off for a while because we kept having rain. And then I'm just arranging all my patio furniture, putting the chairs out, putting the cushions on. I've created a lovely little seating area over by the fence as well. Funnily enough, I left out all my fence ivy that I put on last year. I was going to take it and put it away for the winter, but it has been absolutely fine and it still looks good. So just going to rearrange stuff, make it all nice and tidy, and then I'll let you have a good look. So I've just turned this plant pot upside down as a base because I had my solar fountain on the patio, but I've decided to move it down here. So that's the tray. I got that for about £2.50 or something from the range, and it's been proved to be my best idea so far. Because I don't know if you've been watching on Shorts. I've been trying this solar fountain out in lots of different containers until I finally hit on the best idea. So I think here will be nice because it's out of the way. This is it just glugging without any sort of the tops on it. So it can just cheerfully do that down here, out of the way. And you can still see it from the patio. And I'm just getting out the box all the different attachments and I'll show you how they all look. I did have it up on the patio, but it's kind of in the way a little bit. And also the birds keep landing in it. And if you're sitting there sort of they might not want to come. So I thought if it's down a little bit lower, you can be sitting enjoying your coffee and you can watch the birds while you're at it. So I'm going to put this top on first. So there's 3 of these circular ones with different amounts of holes. So that's kind of like a nice sort of traditional fountainy look. So I might leave it on that one. As I say, I could just pull them. I've just pulled that top off. And then I'll just show you the other 2 tops. That one's, I don't know if that's got less holes or just a different arrangement. It is a bit hard to do with one hand here, but I'm doing my best. If necessary, I can stop the video and do it again. Also, you notice when I lean over, it blocks the sun. So I can change it. And then when I lean back, the sun hits it. So there we are, another lovely little fountain idea. It's also watering that tree there as well. I might have to move that tree back a little bit. And then I'll put the third one. I think that's probably got more holes on it. So this will be more of a pattern. So there we are. Birds do love to pop in here for a nice little bath. And I have seen some of them having a little drink as well, which is sweet. So I am going to have to turn the video off to get that out because it was hard to do with one hand. So this is just a sort of a cylinder one with a couple of holes in the top. So this will be more of a shooting up. Actually, I think it's even just one. No, it's a couple of holes. So it's like a straightforward shoot up. It's nice that you've got all these different options. The only thing I did find when it was on the patio is that sometimes it would kind of go over, like when the sun was on it too much, it would get a bit vigorous and waft all the water out onto the patio. So actually, I think down here will be quite good. Oh, this is a complete single shoot up. I think it'll be quite good down here because it gets quite shady in the afternoon. So in the morning, it's lovely and sunny, so it'll be, be busy doing what it's got to do. But then, because of all the trees, it gets shady in the afternoon, so it'll just gluggle really gently. So then hopefully I won't keep losing all the water. And then this one's quite cute because they come out in a sort of a straight out pattern, so I like that as well. What this solar fountain is great, you can actually put it in a pond because it floats. So it would actually sort of float around if you put it in a bigger pool. Which is really, really cute. And it was only about £8 off Amazon. So absolutely would definitely recommend one if you don't have one. And here is a little bit of footage from a blackbird having a bath in it. I think it was the next day when I was sitting having my coffee and in a pot to have his little ablutions. So there you go, it's being used already. So let's just have a little look around the garden. It's so lovely and shady down the bottom here, and I've got all these different shades of green and lots of trees that have been here for a long time, and just kind of trim them to keep them tidy, really. And then I've got like statues and things just to add a bit of interest. And I've got my little bird bath over there, where the pigeons do like to come and have a drink, and little birds like to have a little bath around. And then I've got this statue here with some trellis just to create a little area in this tree, and then a green man in there as well. And then I've kept those chairs. Well, I've brought them down. They were on the patio, so they're here now. So you can sit there with your coffee and have a look at the fountain and enjoy the views from lower down the garden. And also it gives you options. You know, if it's too hot at the top, it's often shadier down here. So it's good to have different seating options in different places. I always keep a watering can here so I can top up the bird bath, because the birds are always knocking the water out, and of course when it's very hot it does dry up quickly, so I keep that there so I can keep it replenished. So I've still got my lovely silver leaf collection going up the stairs, the steps as well. They're growing really nicely either side, so I'm really pleased with how they're doing. I've still got my little solar lights from Poundland with the hooks I got off Amazon. I got 4 of those shepherd hooks for about £10, which is a great bargain. Over here on the lavender, there's Brian the bee. I call him Brian because I only ever see one bee on there at a time, so I'm convinced it's the same one, and he keeps coming and getting his nectar. And then the other side of the steps as well, I've got my lovely lamb's ears. They're so soft, I can't resist giving them a little stroke every time I go past, because they're just so nice. And that's growing really big. I think I got that for £2 from the car boot. It was only a little one. It's just gone wild. And then I've got my lantern there. And then on the big shepherd hooks, I've got those Home Bargain topiary balls. So loving the steps, looking really nice. Just having a little look around the patio and how it all looks fantastic. I find that my patio is such a haven. It's super quiet, apart from the bird noises, which is lovely. And you can sit on the patio, and as I said, the birds just carry on down the garden like they haven't noticed you, which is nice because you can sit and watch them and catch them on video. So let's have a closer look around the patio then. I've got my trough still with some plants doing well. And then here is the little seating area. I've got my little solar light lamp next to the chairs and a little table in the middle. And as I said before, the ivy back wall's still working very nicely with the mirror on it. Here's my beautiful angel's wings. I've had that for a couple of years now, and it's kind of died down and come back, and it's doing very well in that pot. I think it might have to go into a bigger pot. And then this, I've spray painted that black just to give it a bit more life. And then over here at the back, I have this lovely shelving unit with some stone works on and some plants and things like that. And that's looking really nice. And a little pot. Oh no, I did put the birdhouse there when the birds had finished with it, so it's a bit of garden art now. And then another little statue for interest, and a big tree at the back in the corner. I have cut a bush from there, so there's a bit of a space now, but hopefully that red robin will grow nicely and fill that gap. And then you can look down at the garden and see how lovely it is. You can see the fountains going nicely over there. And as I say, you can sit here in the chair and just enjoy all of that. My castor oil plant, again, is doing very well in that pot. And then I have the chair and tables here if you do want to eat out, or as I say, just somewhere different to sit. You've got options. I've got lots of umbrellas up to keep it nice and cool, because it can get very hot out here on the patio. Here's the other trough, so I've moved it over to this side. And some lovely plants in there. And Teddy and Rabbit are on the steps, and another little pot of flowers, little faux flower basket up there. And then the arbour, another option people can sit in. It gets quite nice and shady in the arbour in the afternoon, so that's quite good. And there's the bicycle. I've had that for quite a few years. It was white originally, but I have recently sprayed it black again just to give it a bit more life to it. And then the little solar light there as well. And there's another one hanging on the hooks that I got from Amazon. So I'm just really pleased. Every year I'm really pleased with how the garden turns out. I just do a little shuffle around, move things about, add a few things in. But it's just somewhere to enjoy. It's like an extra room in the summer, which is why I like the rugs and the lamps. Makes it feel like the inside has come out. But I do really enjoy it. So fingers crossed we get some good weather now for August and perhaps into September as well, so I can enjoy sitting out more in the garden. I popped a couple of night shots in for you. It is actually darker than it looks in the picture, but it's gone into night mode, so it makes it look a little bit lighter so you can see the detail. But there's some lights in the arbour that look really nice. There's a little lamp lighting up that corner. I've got some lights on the ivy as well. It just makes it really magical. And again, when it's hot, you can sit out there and enjoy the cooler of the evening, and you've still got it all lit up and beautiful. So, as always, thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. Please give me a thumbs up, turn on notifications, drop me a comment, because I do love to hear from you. So, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.